Hello students, welcome to my channel Omni Gyan. Today the topic that we are going to learn is notice writing or how to write notices. Now according to the syllabus of Meghalaya Board of School Education, this topic is in the syllabus of class 9. Okay, but uh, any other students whose classes are different, but other students who have notice writings in their syllabus can also uh, study today's topic. Okay, so let us continue. So the first thing that we must know is what is a notice. Okay, so notices are a means of formal communication targeted at a particular person or a group of persons. Okay, so notices are means of, these are means of what? Formal communication. You must note the word formal. Okay, formal communication, that means the language used will be formal, and it is targeted at whom? At a particular person or a group of persons. Okay, it is like a news item, very short. Okay, informing such person or persons of some important event. Okay, so a notice writing is like a small short news item informing person or group of persons, okay, on some important event. Okay, if any important event is going to be held, how do you inform people? Through a notice. Okay, now this can be an invitation. Okay, a notice can be in the form of an invitation to a meeting. Okay, say a meeting is conducted and a large number of people has to be invited for the meeting, and if it becomes difficult to make phone calls or send SMS or messages through WhatsApp to all the contacts, and even if many contacts are unknown, the best way is to uh, give a notice, maybe in the local newspaper. Okay, so it is an invitation to a meeting, or it can be an announcement of an event. If any important event is going to be held, okay, so announcement is made in the form of a notice. To issue certain instructions, certain instructions are given, say for example ban of a particular food item, like say for example tobacco. Okay, or to issue certain instructions like, say for example, nowadays this lockdown is going on, so government is announcing so many important things. Okay, the government is giving us instructions on so many important things. Now how is that instruction to be given? Obviously in the form of notices. Okay, or making appeals also. Appeals means sometimes if you have to make requests to people. Okay, say for example, if I give an example that you have to donate a big amount of money to flood affected, or to a particular flood affected area, how do you appeal? You can write a notice in the local or national newspapers and ask for donations. Okay, so these are the important aspects of a notice. Okay, now the second most important question that may be asked is, where is a notice displayed? Okay, now we all know what is a notice, but where is this notice given? Now it is generally written and then displayed at a public place. So generally you'll find notice, it is first of all written and then it is displayed where? At a public place. Sometimes you will find notices posted on the walls, public walls. Okay, in the form of notices can be displayed in the form of banners. Notices can be displayed in the form of small pamphlets that are posted on walls. Okay, sometimes where everybody can see. So notice is generally displayed in areas where large number of gatherings occur every day. It's a market area where large number of peoples come every day. Okay, there notice is generally displayed publicly. They can be pasted on notice boards. If it is an institution or an office, so notice can be pasted on notice boards. Okay, and if it is meant for a wider audience, uh, say this is Meghalaya, and particularly this is Tura. Okay, the town Tura. Now if notice is meant for the entire population of Tura, West Karo Hills, then it can be published where? It can be even published in a newspaper. So at that time it is published in a local newspaper, because newspaper is accessible to all. uh, Maximum people reads newspaper every day. When the government issues notices, it publishes the notice in national and local newspapers. And when notices are issued by the government, okay, if notices are issued by the government, generally we will find notices published in national, either in national or local newspapers, sometimes in both. Okay, in case if government issues any notice, okay, it will publish where, either in the national or local newspapers. Okay, I hope you have understood. Let's continue then. Now format. Okay, format from the exam point of view. From the exam point of view, not only that, but uh, from all aspects, this format is in general the same, whether it is from the exam point of view or whether it is a general format. The format is same for all. Okay, so a notice should be written in the following format. So the following format should be kept in mind. There are 6 points, and these 6 formats, okay, points for format should be kept in your mind. Okay, because I'm addressing the students here, so I would ask all the students to follow this particular thing very carefully, to follow the format very carefully. Okay, let's see what is the first one. So the first thing that you write in a notice is the name of the organization issuing the notice. Okay, what is that organization which is issuing the notice? I will show you a sample, okay, format sample very soon. Okay, so this is the first step, the name of the organization which is issuing the notice. The second thing that we see is you will have to write in capital letter NOTICE. This word should be written, NOTICE should be written. Okay, then the next thing is a heading to introduce the subject of the notice. So subject is very important. What is the notice all about? After organization's name, you will write NOTICE notice in capital letter. And the third point is now the subject. What is the notice about? Say sports competition, okay, or debate competition, or annual function. Okay, so this kind of subject. So a heading is given to introduce the subject of the notice. Say it is a sports competition, or a debate competition, or a singing competition, or school's annual function. So you'll have to write the heading. Okay, the way we write title of a story, you will have to write the heading of the notice. Okay, then follows the date. You'll have to write the date. Then the main body of the notice where you give the detail. Say it is a painting competition. So on this day, painting will be held from classes 6 to classes 10, and it will be held in the hall room of the school. In this way, interested participants can give their names to their class captains. Okay, in short, you will give, this is called the body. Okay, this is called the body of the notice. Then finally, when you finished everything, finally what will come is the writer's signature. Okay, the writer's signature, and then the writer's name in block letters. It can be in small letter also, that does not matter actually. And then designation. Designation means, say for example, students are submitting their names to the class captain, and the class captain has given the notice. So what he will do is that, say for example, ABC is his name, so he will give the signature ABC, and then he will write his name ABC, and then designation class captain. Okay, designation class captain. Or if your headmaster gives, your school principal gives the notice in the notice board, so below your school's headmaster's name will be there, and then his name will be there, and then finally his designation, principal or headmaster. Okay, you can see this also, same thing. If we go to the previous page, same thing, format. See, so first comes the name of the organization or office which is issuing the notice. Then in capital letter, it is written in small, but you write in capital, NOTICE. Then you'll have to write the date, this side, left side. Okay, please see this thing very carefully, left and right, left middle. Okay, so this is middle, then the word notice in the middle, then date left hand side, then again heading. Heading means that title of the notice. Okay, subject of the notice in fact, so it comes in the middle. Then body of the letter or body of the notice. Okay, So body of the notice will come here, the main body, where you will be writing the date, venue, uh, where the competition is going to be held, okay, and certain rules and regulations if there are any in short, okay, not in long. Then the signature, name and designation. So this is the format. Please note down the format, okay. Okay, let's move on. Now there are certain points that you must keep in mind while you write a notice. It is very, very, very important, okay. Be precise and to the point. So your notice should be precise and to the point. Precise and to the point means you have to be exact. Do not make your notice too lengthy. It is not an essay writing or a letter writing that will make your notice too lengthy. Okay, it is not like that. The ideal length that is given in your school syllabus is 80 to 100 words. Notice writing is given 80 to 100 words, but in some boards, as I have seen, it is limited to 50 to 70 words or 50 to 80 words, not more than that. But here it is 80 to 100 words. That depends on your school's syllabus or your board's direction. Okay, and your language should be very exact, precise. Okay, you should write it very formally. Okay, do not make your notice writing lengthy. Lengthy means don't go on giving details. Okay, and notice is usage of simple language, okay, so that you can be exact and to the point, okay, because a notice is read by hundreds of people. Say a notice board in a school, there are 400 students or 500 students, okay. Now your principal has displayed a notice in the notice board. If the notice writing is given in a lengthy form, just like essay writing, 250 words, 200 words, do you think all the students will be able to read it? Obviously not. Okay, the shorter your notice is, the easier it is to read. Second point, it is a formal form of communication. Notice is always in the formal language. Okay, so the language used should be formal as well. I told you that you must use formal language and no flowery text. Flowery text means do not use emotions when you write notice. Okay, say for example, there's a debate competition in your school and you are writing a notice. Okay, so don't go on giving motivational speeches there. Okay, that all the best to all the students, you must win, or you know uh, such and such person has said that honesty is the best policy, and these and that. So no flowery text. Okay, just inform that there is a debate competition which is going to held on this date at this time in our school premises. Finish, and then the signature, name and designation, and your notice is over. Okay, just give information in the notice. Okay, do not give emotional speech there or motivational speech there. Okay, that will come under letter writing or essay writing. Okay, third point, keep the sentences short and use simple words, just like number 1 point. Okay, keep your sentence very short and use simple words. Do not use high sounding words, bombastic words. Okay, because notices are fairly brief. So notices are very brief, it is very short, so you keep it, it is best to keep it simple. So keep it simple so that everybody can read. You see, notice is, if a notice is meant for say a government issues notice, so it is for everybody. Okay, for highly educated people also, for average educated people also, right? So the language that should be used by government should be common for all. Okay, in the same case, if your headmaster issues a notice and there is a class 5 student and there is a class 10 student, or class 5 students or class 10 students, both the classes should be able to read the notice quite simply. Okay, so keep the words and sentences short and use simple words. Next, use passive voice as far as possible. Don't write in active voice. Don't write in active voice means, like, do not write I am calling for a debate competition. No, debate competition is going to be held on such date. Don't write in active voice. Okay, write in passive voice. Right? Okay. Present your notices. Next point, present your notices in a proper format in a box. I will show you that. Okay, don't worry, I'll show you that. I'll show you another sample actually. If I go back, I can show you. See, this is the box. After you have finished writing the notice, you have to draw a box like this. Okay, I have made a video on email writing also. There you had a box and then you had drawn certain lines also. No? Here these horizontal lines are not important here, like this. Horizontal lines are not important, just one box. Unlike in email writing, you draw a box also, plus you draw lines also. Here 4 lines here. Okay, but here it is not required, just a box. Okay, so you have to, after writing your notice, you put it inside a box. So you draw a box very neatly, and the presentation should be neat and thus be appealing to the eye. I told you in email writing also, when I made a video on email writing, if you check that, you will see that I have said that neatness and tidiness is very important as far as your writing is concerned. Not only notice writing or essay writing or letter writing, all your questions and answers that you write in the exam. And I will make a video also of the etiquettes and manners that you must maintain when you are writing exams. Okay, I'll make a video on that. But neatness and tidiness is very appealing actually. It impresses the examiner, right? Okay, so keep it very neat and tidy. Now, since a notice is read by all forms of people, I have already said this, but still let me repeat. Since a notice is read by all forms of people, educated, average educated, okay, so keep it easy to understand. For class 5, class 4, class 7, class 8, class 9, class 10, class 11, class 12, many schools have higher secondary sections also, notice is one. It is not that the headmaster or the principal will issue a separate notice for class 4, 5, 6 students and a separate notice for 7, 8 students and another notice for 9, 10, 11, 12 students. No, notice is one with one signature, right? So the language used should be very easy to understand and common, so that all forms of people can read the notice. Not only read, even understand what is said in the notice. Okay, fine, let us move on. So this is the sample notice. You will have to write exactly in this manner. So first of all, what comes is the organization's name or the office's name. So in my case, I have written the name of a certain school, very reputed school of Tura, West Karo Hills, 108 9-year-old school. Okay, so Tura Town Secondary School, Tura. This is the organization's name. Next step was what? NOTICE in capital letter. Let me go back and show you this. See, this is in small letter, there's a typing mistake, but this should be in capital letter. So the first step is name of organization. So name of organization, Tura Town Secondary School. Then you have NOTICE notice. You have to write this is compulsory. Then left hand side you have the date format. You see, you can write in this format also date. Okay, see, date, left side. Quiz competition, subject. I told you, no, subject. Here, heading. What is the notice going to be about? Oh, it is quiz competition. That can be a debate competition also. That can be a singing competition also. That can be an annual day of the school also. So you'll have to write the subject. Subject is very important. And in this way, you'll have to write. Now, I have written it very short because this is just a sample, but you'll have to write according to the number of words given. Remember again, the body of the notice is to be counted. Number of words here in the body of the notice is being counted. Okay, don't count all these things. All right. So our school is organizing a quiz competition for classes 9 and 10 on 1st November 2014 at 10 a.m. in our school hall room. Full stop. Students who wish to participate should submit their names to the undersigned before 25th October 2014. So you have mentioned I have mentioned here the last date also. Okay, fine. See, it is very short and crispy, and everybody will be able to understand. Even a class 5 student also will be able to understand. Right? Class 4, 5 also, if they can read, they will understand it very easily. Okay, our school is organizing a quiz competition for which classes? 9 and 10 only. On which date? 1st of November 2014. Okay, long time back, at 10 a.m. Where? In our school hall room. So venue, time, date has to be mentioned, right? Then students who wish to participate should submit their names to whom? To the undersigned. Undersigned means here. Whose signature is this? This is the head boy's signature. Okay, so this person, which is I actually, okay, I am definitely not the head boy. But anyways, I have just given an example here. So undersigned means the person who has signed below. So who has signed? What is his designation? His designation is head boy. Let me go back. Designation. Okay. So designation is head boy. There are many schools who have head boys or head girls. Okay, head boy, head girl means they're different from class captain. Class captain is like class 9's class captain, class 10's class captain, class 11's class captain, class 5's class captain. No, head boy and head girl is the entire school's captain. Okay, so there are generally two heads, either head boy and head girl. Okay, and there are many schools who have this system of head boy and head girl. Okay, they are the students head of the entire school actually. Okay, and they represent all the students. Okay, so they are called head boys or head girls. Okay, so undersigned means here the person who has signed here, and before what date? 25th October. You can write on or before also. Their names to the undersigned on or before 20 okay, you can write on or before also. Okay, not only before but undersigned on or before 25th October, because there will be students who can submit on 25th October also. So either on or before. So submit their names to the undersigned on or before 25th October 2014. And there comes your signature first, then comes the name. Okay, signature can be short also, not necessary. Just make a short signature, initial signature. Then the name, okay, and then finally the designation, and your notice is over. And then you draw a box like this, very neatly with pencil. After writing, draw the box. Do not draw the box and then write. There are students who will first draw the box and then they will write. Say if the box becomes too short or if the box becomes too long, then it won't look good. Okay, because I have written here, no, see, present your notices in a proper format in a box, and the presentation should be very neat, the entire presentation. Okay, and use scale, ruler when you draw a box. Okay, so this is the sample notice, this is the format. You can study from here and you can check your English grammar books for questions, more questions or notices, subjects, topics or notices, and you can practice at home. But this is the format is this. Okay, and this is the perfect format. Okay, and please subscribe to the channel Omni Gyan. Okay, I hope you have understood notice writing very well. Okay, so please subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, with other family members, so that everyone can gain knowledge from my channel. Okay, so thank you very much students, thank you for watching, and all the very best to all of you.